Hello guys, we have a new video. Why? Because I'm the first Th11 to reach which 16 among hooked. He also promoted. We can see here in my clan that we are together in this clan. He came for replace because he's an Aussie YouTuber from Australia. I recommend you his channel. His videos are very interesting and he's very skilled, so he actually makes good content because many content creators don't know how to play the game, but it's not his case. I think he played competitive for many years, and that explains why he's so good at the game. So I recommend you his channel. Check it out, and we are going to see how was my season. It's been long since I upgraded a Town Hall 11 video because the content is always the same, is superarcher attacks. But I made a very good performance this week. I almost went not perfect because I made a fail of 89 and a time fail, but a really good performance. So let's check some attacks. Here we have Town Hall 14. In this case, we look at the sweepers and we will try to dodge the sweepers. Since I don't have a lava hound, I have to rely on the totem spell to make my blimp reach the spot I want it to reach. So there it goes. I reach that spot. I can take down the eagle and the town hall. So now after taking down eagle and town hall, it's just keeping the good work with the smash. Nice, nice English. And as always, we drop the archer queen and the warden before the blizzard. I know it's very risky. Most of you will suffer from warden walking with super archers, and I mean with super wizards, and that's also something I suffer, but I have to risk it because otherwise you don't have enough time to triple Town Hall 14 because your army is not very powerful. Your heroes doesn't deal many damage, so you need a lot of time to triple Town Hall 14 as a Town Hall 11. So we see a good use of spells. I save. You maybe you have seen it. I've lost many archers due to single target inferno, but I don't mind losing archers because the problem is wasting spells and losing the warden or the queen. That would make me fail. Next attack, another Town Hall 14, also max defenses, not the wall. In this case, let's see the sweepers here and here. So since I want to reach the eagle, I'm probably going to this air defense. Yes, I made these attacks like 5 days ago, so I don't remember what I exactly did on each of these attacks. Here once again I place the totem. Why? Because whoop, seeking airman. Without the totem, my blimp wouldn't have reached the eagle because the seeking airmine would have destroyed it, and you have to be careful and multitask. You see here I drop the poison while also dropping invisibilities, and you also have to take a look at the queen's health because you don't want the queen ability to pop because if the giant comes out, the giant can walk down here, the queen up there, so my warden goes with the giant, and the healers we don't know, but archer and warden splitting means you are not going to triple. So here we don't use wall breakers because the walls are are not a very high level, so I can rely on my archers to open the walls. You see here they are not even trying to open the walls because they are hitting the Tesla and the Dark Elixir storage, and once they finish it with the buildings, the wall was already destroyed. Here, a good use of the totem. I use the totems mainly for scatter shots and the blimp. One for the blimp sometimes, and if I don't use the totem with the blimp, I use the totem for scatter shots. Freeze for town hall, of course. And I try also to save my king because if you are attacking other low, you are Town Hall 11 and you are attacking Town Hall 11 or 12, you don't have to worry about the king because the king will last long enough. But against Town Hall 14, the king doesn't last long. He's not a real man, so so I try to support my king sometimes with a totem, or if I'm not going to need the totem later, or any other troops or spell to make it live longer life, and destroy all the outside buildings, because if the king dies early, the outside buildings will stand and you will time fail. Here, once again, look at this. I dropped the archer queen very close to the defenses. Why? Because I want the X-bow to focus on my queen. Because the X-bow focusing on my queen allows me to make it further with the blimp. The queen is very tanky for the blimp. So I try to make my queen. I try to use my queen as a tanky element. Now, good blizzard, my warden not walking down with the wizards, but you can see I dropped the archers very early. As soon as the eagle goes down, I drop the archers because otherwise my warden could walk with the super wizards, and once the warden chooses a troop, then it's harder for him to change to other troops. So try to drop the archers as soon as possible. This was not a good poison because the dragons were focused on the king, not on the snakes. This poison was meant to the dragons focusing on the snakes. And I don't want to use here spells for the dragon because there are many defenses here, and I may need the spells for my smash. So I'm not wasting spells in the dragons. Also because I have many time, so I should be fine with the time. When the archers are in the middle, you are fine with time. If all these smash were here, I will time fail for sure because they are very slow. When the archers are very fast in the middle, but very slow on the outside. So you see here in the middle the army splits, which allows me to destroy the bast fastly. And that's it. I think I lost the queen here. No, I don't lose the queen here in this attack. This one was Max Town Hall 14. He was missing only some few walls. This one is the last replay. I think we have seen 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is the last replay. Another Max Town Hall 14. All Town Hall 14s today. I attacked one Town Hall 13, and the other Town Hall 14s were not max, or the designs were very bad, so it's not worth showing those replays. Here, once again, totem to make it farther with the blimp. My queen also to in this case, to tank the enemy warden. So you see the enemy warden died here, and meanwhile the blizzard does good work. In this case, I'm waiting a bit longer to drop my super archers to make the queen pick a good side. I didn't want her to walk to this elixir storage. Here, look at this. This is the problem of the giant. With mirror, here queen doesn't die, but with the scatter shot and the giant, the queen dies because it doesn't have a heal boost. He doesn't heal herself with the ability. And if I think he actually heals herself a bit, but not much. I think I say the mirror. I meant the healer puppet. With the healer puppet or the invisibility, I don't remember the name of the other ability, but the queen gets healed when you pop the ability. With these two abilities, giant and mirror, she doesn't. So you have to be careful with this combo. This is the only account where I use this combo, so I'm not very used to this situation. I push 4 Town Hall 12s, 2 Town Hall 14s, a Town Hall 13. I'm starting to push Town Hall 13. I didn't make all the attacks this week with that account. I didn't promote due to that. I have to focus more on that account, but I don't have all the time in the world. I work. I also have to do my datis. I have many accounts. I have 3 clans, so I don't have time to push all the accounts I have. So you just have to be careful with these abilities, giant, and mirror, if you don't have healer puppet. And also I lost the queen here. You see here both queens dead. The attack was tripled. You have to make good use of baby dragon. Baby dragon is actually key. If you use baby dragon correctly, you can save many time fails or many fails because baby dragon can shot a multi inferno tower or things like that. So GG, first Town Hall 11s at League 16. We will see how it goes. Let me show you something, and it is that it's been hard reaching this place. You see, the first weeks I made 270 trophies, and the previous week 311 trophies. Many time fails. It's a very big problem at Town Hall 11 against Town Hall 14, the time fails. So if you are having issues with time fails, focus and work on things as I said, dropping Archer and Warden early, and making good use of King and Baby Dragon for funnel. See you in the next video, guys. Free Palestine.